know it's kind of hard to see me a little bit. Just want to make a quick video real quick and I'm out. Gym time. Y'all ever wonder why? Well, I see a lot of posts. I see a lot of posts that say, why won't people just keep it real? Why won't a man just say that he just wants to fuck me? Why won't a woman tell me that she don't like me? Etc., etc. Why won't the person tell me that they cheated on me? Etc., etc. The thing is this, y'all. A lot of people run game, man. So if somebody was to come at you and say, hey, I just want you for this or that, then you would say, hell no. You would say, fuck that. You would say, fuck you. I ain't on that, right? That's why people cannot just come at you real. Like, a man cannot come at a woman like, I just want sex. I mean, he could, but the odds of the outcome of what he's looking for, the odds of that happening is very slim. You see what I'm saying? A woman cannot just say, hey, I don't like you. I just want attention from you. So she's not going to tell you she don't like you because she likes your attention. Same thing with a man who is using a woman for sex. Why the fuck would he's worried that if he tells this woman this, she'll stop fucking with him. Some people say, well, why don't somebody tell me they cheated on me or whatever? Because they don't want to lose the benefits of you. They like to talk to different people, or they're unsure with the other person they're talking to. When it comes to a woman, it's usually, I'm unsure about the other guy, so I need to hold on to you too. When it comes to a man, it's just, I just want this pussy and that pussy. So I can't say what I can't tell you the truth. So y'all basically, man, if y'all think people are going to tell you the truth, you might as well just fucking forget about it, man. You got to be dumb you're not dumb, but you're dumb to believe that. That's stupid thinking, to think that a motherfucker going to come at you and tell you some real shit versus lies. They got to lie because that's part of their game. If they don't lie, there's no game. Think about it. How the fuck they going to run game on you if they honest? They couldn't. The only people that can be honest with you are people who are not running game on you. Think about that shit long and hard. The only people that could be honest with you are people who are not running game. You know, people who actually answer your call or your text. People who play games and want to play mind games with you and shit, they can't just answer your text all the way and shit like this. They can't do it. They have to play the game. Anyway, another thing, your intuition, it never lies. Anytime something, you just feel it like, man, I know that person's not doing me right. They up to something. They are. It might not be another woman or man. Who knows what the fuck it is, but it's something. It's something eating at your conscience when it comes to that person. You know, a lot of y'all thinking, oh, insecure, this and that. Nah, bullshit, man. When you get that feeling, you know what the fuck it is. There's a difference. There's a difference between like just assuming somebody's doing some shit versus that feeling. You know that feeling you used to get when a cop's behind you or some shit, or you about to get caught for stealing as a kid or something? That very first time you started feeling those type of feelings, them nervous, bad feelings, like something about to happen type of feelings, or I shouldn't do this type of feelings, it's the same thing. It's the same energy. You know when the motherfucker is doing some shit that they shouldn't. Of course they gonna play it off. Of course they gonna lie and all this. They got to do this, man, because they don't want to lose you. See, a lot of people don't really want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you, or they need you, or things like this. Y'all got to understand these things. You know what I mean? A lot of women, they don't want a man sometimes, especially a man they've been in a relationship with, but until they actually find somebody else they sell, you know, some of them will they'll try to make that man suffer, because like she feel like, oh, well, he did me wrong, so now he got to suffer. Men do this shit too. It goes both ways. So let's just say an ex. Fuck saying a woman. It's an ex in general. They feel like, oh, this person made me suffer, so I'm going to make them suffer too, you know, and shit like that. Or I just don't want them to be, I don't want them, but I don't want nobody else to have them. So I'm just going to act like I want them every time they start ignoring me and all this other bullshit. You'll know, man. Nobody goes from acting like they obsessed with you to just backing off and having all this space. You know, somebody else is filling that space, or they lied in the first place. It's one or two things, people. You don't go from, I like this person so much to, I don't like them no more. Unless they did something to you, I can see it. But other than that, if you didn't do nothing to them and they just back off like that, it's either they talking to somebody else. This is man or woman. You know, man fucking somebody else, woman talking to somebody else, or fucking too. It's either that or they was just running the game in the first place. You know, acting like they liked you until they got what they got, or they no longer need you no more. This is what some people do. Oh, I got my check. I got a couple checks now. Now I don't need to hit up such and such. A man, oh, I got more pussy on deck. Now I don't got to hit up what's his name. This is what they do. And if you're not careful, you will never catch this shit, because you always think it's just some coincidence. Some of y'all got too much pride and you think that, oh, I don't want to act insecure and all that. And fuck all that. You know if you're insecure or not. You know, everybody has some type of insecurities, but I'd rather look like I'm insecure than to look like a damn fool. I'm going to say that shit again. I'd rather look like an insecure motherfucker than to look like a fool. Because I'm telling y'all right now, man, a lot of y'all intuition be correct. Y'all ignoring that shit because of y'all pride. Y'all pride interferes with the intuition that God's putting in you. Then the devil come with his bullshit ass pride and y'all fall for what the devil's saying instead of your intuition that God already put in you. This happens all the fucking time. It's there for a reason. I don't care how many times they lie and say, I didn't answer the phone because of this. I didn't see it because of that. I was busy. All these lies. They don't do this shit when they really want you. I promise you. And if that's why did they do it? Why didn't they do it before? So it's one of two things. Either they don't want you no more because somebody else, nobody really wants to be alone. You know what I mean? Or there's lying in the first place. Now they don't need you no more or something. Or they'll start acting like they care again. Once, oh, I don't got no more money for food or nothing. Let me start acting like I care so much. Or I ain't got no more pussy on there. Let me start acting like I care so much. This is what they do, man. So if you're not careful, man, you know, you'll get caught up. That's the moral of the story. That's all I'll be telling y'all, man. Nobody telling y'all that there's not good people in the world. But you need to watch out for these signs so you'll know who the bad ones are. There's way too many people running game versus people who actually want to fuck with somebody. So if you don't see this or you don't believe that, you're bound to get played. Plain and simple, man. And as far as relationship wise, your intuition, man, after so long, you know, people don't just change like that. People don't act a certain way. And then next thing you know, wait a minute, this person's acting different. This person's acting distant and this and that. This is not how they used to act. You know, nah, man, something's off there. I'm trying to tell you, because God will not stop putting it on you, because you are more like the victim. You're not the one that's doing the shit. They are. So therefore, he's not letting it get out your conscience. It's constantly there. And, you know, and some people, oh, you're just insecure, you're tripping. You're insecure, you're tripping, or some other shit. They like to say a lot of shit. They like to guilt you when God starts putting these things in you and start calling them out and shit. But either way, man, yeah, people don't change their behavior like that. And that's one thing you could tell definitely when it comes to women, they act different. You know, a woman does not go from acting a certain way to boom, acting another way, unless, like I said, maybe if you fucked up, you fucked up. You know, hopefully you can fix it. But if you ain't really do shit to that woman, it's probably because she's talking to another person or she was faking the whole time. You know, oh, now I got my check and my money now. I don't need this motherfucker no more. Men do it too. Oh, I got all this pussy on deck now. So next thing you know, they start flaking on women. Men do it too. They flake on women. But that intuition, that shit don't lie. Whatever feeling you felt when you thought somebody was cheating on you before or doing you wrong or whatever the fuck back in the day and you ignored it, that same fucking feeling will come back again. That same energy. It'll be the same shit every time. So every time a woman has ever been guilty of some bullshit that I've dealt with, it's been that same feeling every time. Yeah, I ignored it like a dummy, but now I don't, because I know, like, oh yeah, this is some shit. I don't give a fuck what she say. I didn't mean this or that. I didn't answer my phone because of this or that. That's bullshit, dog. That's bullshit, man. People don't just not answer phones and shit. They don't do shit like that, man. They don't go from answering every call, you know what I mean, or returning all your calls. Now they don't want to answer the calls. Now they only hit you with one word text and shit. Get the fuck out of here, y'all. Don't fall for that bullshit, man. You gotta be cutthroat. you gotta, there's nothing wrong with loving a motherfucker, but at the same time, you gotta guard your own shit because people could play you. Before I go, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'd rather look like an insecure motherfucker than a fucking fool, period. Cause I'd rather, at least if I look like the insecure person, I spotted out the bullshit before she played me and all this bullshit. The person got all this pride and all this bullshit. You end up like Dr. Dre and all these other motherfuckers. I'm sure they seen signs. They ignored it. They pride wouldn't let them get in the way. Oh, nah, she ain't fucking nobody. My dick too good. Or these women, I got the best pussy. He ain't fucking nobody. Okay. Believe what you want. I'm not saying they are, but like I said, that intuition ain't no fucking joke, dog. So I'm out of here. With that be said, I'm out of here with all that. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing else to say about it, but watch people's patterns. Don't listen to words they say. Stop falling in love with what people say, because this is another tactic that people use when they don't want nobody else to have you, but they really don't want you either. That's why they hot and cold. 1 minute they hot, oh, I love you so fucking much. And then next thing you know, they cussing and argue with you and distant. It's because, oh, he's back now or she's back. Now I can take off the mask again. Oh shit, they starting to act like they about to leave. Let me put this mask back on. Whatever, they use whatever works to make you, they know what works to make you like them. So they always going to use it every fucking time. It's like a recycled fucking tactic scheme that they use. So every fucking time it could be a woman giving you head. All I got to do is give him head and he'll forget about what I did and all that. And he'll be back just like that. They do this. Men do this shit. All I got to do is buy her a gift and say some nice things to her. She'll be back. She'll forget about everything I did. They do this shit again. They do it all the time. It's like somebody breaking up, like some serious breakup, and then the person come back. Somebody break up, then the person come back, right? They be good for 2 months. Then they do the same shit again. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even worth it half the time. Like you got really screen out motherfuckers. But I suggest that people get to know people real well and pay attention to how they used to act versus how they starting to act now. All that hot and cold shit is either they really don't want you or there's somebody else. It's got to be one of the two things. There's no other excuse for, if I want a woman, why the fuck would I be hot one day, cold? Come on, it don't make sense. If I really want a woman, would I be one day, one word text and next day not talking to her at all and all this bullshit? Unless she's doing some shit that making me do this, I can see that, but that's something she need to look at herself, or you or whoever. If you doing some shit that might be causing this, that's different. But if you know you ain't doing shit and they doing this shit, I'm telling y'all why they doing it, bro. I'm telling y'all, that's man or woman. It's the same fucking tactics. So don't fall for that shit, man. Because they going to hit y'all with that I miss you shit and I was busy and all that. They going to run the game on y'all. They cannot tell you, they can't tell you the truth. Because if they tell you the truth, they'll lose you. They might tell you the truth after they don't need you no more. Like, yeah, I fucked your friend or this or that. You know what I mean? It's just like when I go back to women and attention, right? A woman is not going to tell a man that she doesn't want, hey, I don't want you, but I want your attention. She ain't going to tell him that. She loves the attention. She loves the fact that the motherfucker flirts and blows her head up. A man, he's not going to say, hey, man, I don't really want you. I just want you for sex. He ain't going to say that because now he ain't getting his dick sucked and shit. He got to fucking play it off, man. Simple and fucking plain. It's no different. Or a woman ain't going to be like, I just want your money. I don't really like you. I just want your money. She's not going to say that if you give her money and shit. She's not going to say it. They can't. You know what I'm saying? So we live in a fucked up world. Plain and simple. Everybody don't wear their heart in their sleeve. If you do wear your heart in your sleeve, you better be careful than a motherfucker, because everybody ain't like you. You know, all y'all people out there with the hearts on your sleeve, everybody is not like you. I know it's hard to believe. I know you think that everybody's nice or how could somebody be this evil and all this shit. Trust and believe me, they can be this evil. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it happen to other people. That's man and woman. That it's not just man or woman. It's both. You know, and I'm not saying I'm an angel, but I don't be doing no evil shit. Motherfuckers be trying to make you purpose or mad on purpose, you know, doing certain shit to you on purpose. You just know, man. If you follow your heart, you'll know when somebody's up to some shit. They cannot hide it. They can try to hide it, but eventually their words it won't hold no weight because their actions will eventually take over. And you just watch their behavior. Fuck their words. Fuck their actions, honestly. Just their behavior. What I mean by behavior, their pattern of behavior. Are they acting the same way they was before? What's up with the shift? You know, what's up with the hot and cold and all this bullshit? Because you could fake actions too. Like a man could say, oh shit, I fucked up. Let me go buy her some flowers and all this bullshit. You know, that's faking your actions. Or a woman, let me give him some head. I really don't want him. I just don't want nobody else to have him. So I'm going to give him some head or whatever. Women do this shit. Men do this shit too. So, I don't know what else to say. All I know is if a woman is happy with you, she don't be bickering with you. There don't be no hot and cold bullshit and all that bullshit. If a man is happy with you, it ain't just about sex and there don't be no hot and cold and all this bullshit. It's the same thing. I'm out, people.